Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Hangover series. How is everyone doing? I kind of have anxiety still right now. It's like not fully there, it's more like half anxiety. I feel like this week went by so fast and so much happened. And I was like having a drink every single day that I was here. And I was also so tired and exhausted. So this week just flew by and I had a great time back home. I had a lot of fun, did a lot of silly activities, and I'm ready to get back on track, even though Christmas is in like a couple weeks now because it's fucking December, which is crazy. I want you guys to take a second and guess what I am eating for dinner tonight. Chili. I'm eating chili for dinner tonight. My mom's homemade chili. I just felt like that was really important to share with you guys. I'm having chili, and the way that I eat my chili, I don't eat it like it's a soup. I eat my chili like it's like a dip almost, and I eat it with like sour cream on top, obviously some cheese. And then I even like to add on like a little bit of queso and a little bit of salsa and make it like this whole dip ordeal. I'm one of those people that when I'm eating a dip that has all these things going on in it, like I need every single dip on the chip. So I'll eat my tortilla chip with the chili, with the sour cream, with the cheese, with the queso and the salsa all in one chip. Kind of like a nacho vibe, but not a nacho vibe. But I'm so excited. And I know growing up, like in school, when they would have chili and then they'd have cinnamon rolls, I've never done like the whole chili cinnamon roll vibe before at my house. So my mom was getting cinnamon rolls and we're going to try that out. It just sounds so good right now, like with the darkness going on outside, with the winter coming in, like chili and a cinnamon roll sounds absolutely perfect to me. So pumped to eat that tonight. I went to Freddy's last night, which is this burger place that we have here, and I almost got chili cheese fries, but I had to stop myself because I ordered this huge burger and then I got fries with cheese. Like, I didn't stop myself that much. I just didn't get the chili on them, but I got the fries with the cheese. I got cheese curds and I got a peppermint Oreo milkshake, and that literally fixed all of my problems. I do still have anxiety, but it cured a little bit of it, and I felt so amazing this morning. Like, that's exactly what I fucking needed to end my time in Omaha. But today I kind of wanted to tell you guys the story in my one and only experience of skiing in the mountains, because I feel like I've been seeing a lot of videos of people being like, it's skiing season. I've been asked if I want to go on like 2 different skiing trips, and I do want to go skiing. Like, it sounds really fun and amazing, and I do want to be in the mountains. I want to do it, but I fear like I just don't know how to ski. And I've only gone skiing one time in my life. I don't think it was last January. So it had to be the January before. So like 2 years ago, I went skiing for the first time. And let me just tell you guys, something about me is that, and it works in some aspects of my life, okay? But I think that I can just pick up and learn something very easily. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be a natural. Like, I have tried the most random things before, and sometimes I'm really good at it. Like, there's random activities that I try one time, and I swear I'm like a fucking Olympian. And then there's other activities that I'm just like not getting the hang of that I thought looked more simple than they actually are. Skiing was a difficult task for me. So basically, one of my friends, she is like a really good skier. Like, she's been doing that shit forever. She knows what the fuck is up. I feel like people have like families. There's like families that ski and do like mountain trips going up, and like skiing is like their thing. Like, I feel like there's so many families that ski, And then there's the families that don't ski. And like my family has never gone skiing together. I think my mom has gone skiing a couple times, but like she's not actively like hitting the slopes. Whereas other families are like actively doing that. Like it's a yearly family trip that they do. But like not me. My family is not doing that. So basically, my friend asked if I wanted to go skiing with her. And I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. I've always wanted to do this. It looks so fun. I didn't think it looked as hard as it actually is. I thought it was something that I would just be able to like pick up easily and do. I follow this family on TikTok, and I mean, like their little kids are skiing. Like their kids are like 3, I swear. They're so little and they're skiing and they make it look so easy, which maybe it's easier for a 3-year-old because they're like so light and tiny. But I was dating someone at the time and he was also a skier, and he like went all the time to ski with his friends or something. And I was looking at different outfits that people ski in because I wanted to look hot on the mountain. Like if I was going to go skiing, I wanted to be the hottest girl on the mountain. And so I was looking at these outfits on Amazon, and I found this outfit, and it was like a onesie outfit, bright pink, with a hood and like fur on the hood. It was beautiful. It was magical. And I was like, okay, I want to wear this because I had no idea what people like ski in. I had no idea what was going on there. And so I wanted to wear that outfit. And I remember I showed my boyfriend and his friends, and they just started laughing at me. And I was like, is this not what people wear on the mountains? And they're like, do not wear that on the mountain. Like, you are going to draw so much attention. But like, wasn't that the point? Like, I think I wanted to draw attention to myself, which now I'm I mean, we'll get more into the story. I do draw a lot of attention to myself on accident, but it would have been more embarrassing if I had worn the outfit that you guys will see, because what the fuck. I wanted to wear that outfit. I think my friend was down to wear that outfit with me for a second, but she had like so many skiing clothes that I decided to be financially smart and not buy that outfit and just borrow her skiing clothes. And off we went to Colorado. We went to Copper Mountain, and that was what was up. I like wasn't nervous at all when we got there. I was like, this doesn't look that difficult. And we started off on like a little, obviously, baby bunny hill because I had to get down, like getting off the lift and seeing if I even knew what I was doing. We obviously drank like I think a little bit before the mountain. I feel like you have to do that. Like probably had 1 drink. That might be maybe like 3 drinks. I don't know. But I know that I wasn't like drunk. Like I was just feeling confident, which was what I needed, or I would have like psyched myself out. But I had adrenaline and I was excited to go down this fucking baby bunny mountain. And one of the other girls that was with us had also never skied before. So that was really encouraging that we were in this moment together. Basically, to start off, we went on one of those, I don't know why I want to call it a treadmill right now, but that's basically what it looks like in my brain at the moment. But it's like a little treadmill lift thing that brings you up this little baby bunny hill. And then you go down it and you see if you can do what you need to do. And also it sucks because I feel like there's so many hot ski instructors that like me just being really bad at this was just like not good for me. Like if I wanted to fall in love with a man on the mountain, it wasn't going to happen. And I learned that very quickly. So we go on these little, I don't know why I'm calling it a treadmill. We go on these treadmill looking things, and my ski and like someone else's ski like get stuck together, and they're like, just move your foot. And I'm like, you know, like both of us are like, what? Like move my foot? Like I'm stuck. We couldn't move. We like couldn't move our feet. I don't know. Like neither one of us were like moving, and we just like tumble into each other and fall like babes. We just started and look at us. So we fell off that little treadmill thing. Like we were stuck. I like couldn't move. Like you have little, I don't know what anything's called. You have like 2 little sticks in your hand, which I didn't get the point of those. I'm like, wait, why do I have these? But it's to move yourself if you're like stuck in the snow and on a straight line, or just, you know, to make yourself go faster. And I don't know if I have like super weak arms or something, But I remember when they're trying to get me off the treadmill thing, they're like, just push. I'm like, I am literally trying my hardest to push right now. And they're like, girl, like, just push. Like, use your arms. I'm like, they have no idea how hard I'm trying to push right now. Like, I don't know if I'm extremely weak, if the skis are broken, or like if something's wrong right now and I can't move. And someone like literally had to grab the arm thing and like freaking push me. And then we went down that hill, I think twice. It's like really tiny hill, guys. Go down that twice. And then my friends were like, you know what? You're ready for something bigger, something better. I'm like, yeah, I am. I killed that shit. We still are like, I think it's still like a baby bunny type of thing. Maybe like a little green. I know it was like really short, really easy, really simple, perfect for me. So we go on the ski lift and I was actually doing fine on the ski lift. Like, I don't think I even fell once getting off of it. And my friend, I remember, because she's like basically a professional skier, and I remember she was impressed that I didn't fall. And that made me feel very confident in my abilities. So we do that. I get off, whatever. We go down this green hill. I remember it being really fun, really fast, really furious, but like chill. And I felt like I was killing that. Like, I feel like maybe I was going a little bit too fast, but I was having a good time going down this hill. I remember that I was like passing people. I looked like an Olympian in this moment. Like, I was going fast. I looked like I knew what I was doing. I was in control slightly. I do remember getting to like the end of it and being a little bit nervous because there's so many people there and like you're supposed to stop. And I didn't really know how to like stop or slow down. I just knew that you were supposed to go, and I knew what a pizza was, because a pizza, if you don't know what that is, you like put your feet towards each other, the front ends of your feet towards each other, and it slows you down. And that was all I knew. I knew how to go, and I knew how to pizza, and I knew that doing the pizza was supposed to slow me down. So I felt confident in my ability. That was apparently all that I needed to learn. And I was having a good time this day, okay? Everything went amazing this day. That hill was everything to me. I owned that hill, okay? I owned that hill. And then I got tired. I think we probably went down it like 8 times. And then I was like over it and I was tired. I get tired easily. And I was like, that hill was fun, whatever. I'm hungry. And we went and got, you already know what we got. Chili cheese fries. I'm not even kidding you guys right now. We got chili cheese fries after skiing down the mountain, and what more could you ask for? Snow boots though. Like, I know when you're walking in little ski snow boot thingy vibes, why are they so heavy? Like, y'all, those are the fucking shit. They do not mess around. They said you are not breaking your foot in these snow boots. I don't know why they're so hard actually, but it's probably, to keep you warm, and I guess it is going into like a ski. My other problem is that I think I might be better at snowboarding if I ever tried that. Skis are so long that they like weird me out. Like, I remember, I don't know if I ever tried water skiing. I know I've done like wakeboarding, but they always just weirded me out because they're like so long. Like, I just wish that they were a little bit shorter. I need to look up why they're so long, because genuinely I don't understand why they're that long, but I wish that they were shorter, and I feel like I would be better at it if the ski was shorter. Like, they're just so long that I feel like they're just in the way of everything. Like, I just don't understand why it feels like my foot is like 10 feet away from me. Like, what's going on? Why is my foot in Mars and I'm over here on the moon? Like, what's going on? But yeah, we ate chili cheese fries. We went back home, and I was like, you know what? That was good. Like, I don't even need to ski again. I feel like an Olympian. I'm good on that. Then the next day came around, and everyone obviously wants to go skiing again, because the whole reason that we went to Colorado was to go skiing. So at first I was like, I don't want to risk it. Like, I feel confident in what I just did on that mountain. I feel like I owned the mountain yesterday, and if I go back, the vibes just felt weird. Something felt off. And by the way, what I learned from this experience is you should probably take a class if you're going to go skiing, FYI. Like, my friend and I don't know if we're just like think we can do anything we want, but like, I totally believed that she could just teach me how to ski, and she totally thought that she could just teach me how to ski too. Like, we were like, oh yeah, like, obviously you can just teach me how to ski. Like, you're a professional athlete. I don't need to hire a ski instructor. Like, I got this. And she said Like, she will agree that I did good that first day. Okay, guys? Like, she would agree with me that I did killer that first day. So we head back up there and, we're ready for bigger and better moments. So we go to a new hill and we went from 0 to 100 real quick in my mind. And I remember we got on the ski lift and I was like, oh my God, like there are so many more people over here. Like I am terrified right now. Like there's so many people. I'm scared. Everyone looks like a professional athlete. And my friend's like, it's going to be fine. I'm like, okay. It's going to be fine. So we get on the lift and it's me, her, and a man sitting next to us. So obviously we're making some small talk and I'm like, wow. Like, we've been on this ski lift going up the mountain for, like, I swear we were on there for, like, 30 minutes. Like, I'm like, oh, my God. Like, this mountain is legit mountain. This is a legit mountain we are on right now. And the guy next to me asks how long I've been skiing for. And I was like, this is my second day ever skiing in my life. And he's like, oh, like, good luck. I'm like, what do you mean by that? And he's like, well, did you take a lesson, I assume? Like, is your instructor coming? I'm like, no, my instructor is my best friend to my left right here. Like, do you think I need an instructor? And he's just like, good luck. You got this. I'm like, okay. He didn't sound very encouraging. And his fear made me feel fear. Like, I'm like, why is this guy not believing in me? And why is he wishing me luck? Like, is he saying I don't look like an Olympian right now? Apparently, I'm obsessed with the word Olympian right now. I don't know what's going on. But him not trusting in my abilities to get down this mountain made me fearful for my life. And also, someone told me their, like, friend of a girlfriend or someone they knew had gone skiing down a mountain before for the first time, and they went down a black. And a black is, like, expert level or something. Like, that's just, like, the toughest mountain to go down. And they were like, she did that on her first try ever and made it down. So I was like, okay, if she can do it, I can do it. Like, people were making it sound easier than it was to me, okay? Also, my ex-boyfriend had told me that he had never taken a lesson before and he just figured it out. So I thought I could just figure it out, Like, these people were making it sound like it's just a simple task. Like, so we get to the top of the mountain and I look down and that's where I felt fear for the first time in my life. Just kidding. For the first time in a while, though. And I was like looking at my friend and I was like, I can't do this. Like, I can't go down that. How do we get down without me doing that? And she's like, we have to go down it. Like, we just got all the way up here. We're going down. I'm like, I am so terrified right now. Like, I'm scared. I need a fucking shot of whiskey. And I don't even like whiskey. Okay? I don't fuck with whiskey. I've only drank whiskey like 3 times in my life, and I remember every single time. I remember the first time I drank whiskey because it was the first time, not the first time, but it was one of the first times that I ever threw up from liqueur. Whiskey did that to me. The second time, I don't know the second time, but the third time I drank whiskey was when I went camping, which, guys, do I look like I want to camp? Honestly, I don't know if I look like I want to go camping, but I think I could camp for like one day. I had camped in like a trailer in middle school once. I went camping another time, and then I actually went camping for my birthday. So don't answer that question. If you said, no, bitch, you don't look like you want to camp, I went camping for my 22nd birthday, and I actually had the time of my life. It was great, okay? But besides camping, I wanted a shot of whiskey, and I never, ever want a shot of whiskey. Wait, is Fireball whiskey? Because I do drink Fireball sometimes. That might have been the stupidest thing I've ever said, and I'm really sorry about that. Is Fireball whiskey? Oh, I don't know what I thought Fireball was. Okay, Fireball's whiskey. I guess I have drank Fireball multiple times in my life. I feel like people are always drinking Fireball, like, when they're skiing and before football games. I don't know why. Those are like the 2 times I've ever drank them. Like, every time I'm going to a football game, someone's like, here's a shot of Fireball, here's whiskey. And I'm like, okay. And like, no one ever gives you a chaser when you're drinking whiskey, I feel like. Like, people just drink that straight, like, for fun. And it doesn't taste very good, I don't think. Anywho, I'm getting really sidetracked. But we did have like 10 Fireball shooters on deck for us. So we get to the top of the mountain. And I'm scared. I'm nervous. And so everyone's like trying to hype me up. They're like, you got this. Like, it's not as bad as it looked. It looked so scary, you guys. I wish I had a picture. I wish you guys were in my brain right now and you could envision. Like, I remember exactly what it looked like at the top of that mountain, and it looked like death. So I think people are like, you can do it. Like, you've totally got it. And I just sent it. I didn't even say like, bye, Felicia's. Like, I just went for it. And I'm going down the mountain, and I felt fine at first, screaming. I think I was literally screaming. And I was just going really fast, and like pizza wasn't pizzaing. Like, I feel like I needed to know a different way to stop or something, because the pizza was not slowing me down. If anything, I felt like it was making me go faster. And I was getting really scared because I was going so fast, and I felt just like out of control of my body. And so I just like sat down, which they should not even allow newbies on the mountain. Like, I feel like you should have to fill out a form that says like, I've never skied before in my life, and they should be like, you can't come on this mountain. Like, you're gonna hurt yourself and you're gonna hurt someone else, bitch. Get the fuck off the mountain. So went down that little hill and just sat down. I was like, screw this. And then my friend caught up to me and she's like, you were doing so good. Like, what happened? I'm like, I feel out of control. I feel scared. Oh, how fast am I going? I feel like I'm going like 100 miles per hour right now, which maybe it's just because that's how I felt. And maybe it didn't actually look like I was going that fast, but it felt like it, guys. Like, it felt like I was Superman. And also, one of my other biggest fears of going on the mountain was a snowboarder coming and doing that thing where they like cover you in snow. Like, I was terrified of that, because there are like assholes on the mountain that are so good at what they do that it's like, why are you even on this mountain with us? Like, didn't you know this was for newbies, bitch? Even though I just said newbies shouldn't be on the mountain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe. Like, just be nice to other skier and snowboarders. Be nice to us. There's no bullying on the mountain. That should also be in the contract. No bullying on the mountain. If we're gonna let newbies on here, you can't hurt them. You can't bully them. So I was like, okay, that was so scary. It's fine. And then I get up and I try again, and I went over. I'm trying again. I'm still going so fast. And I went over like a bump in the mountain, and I fly in the air and I land on my head, you guys. This is like literally 5 minutes into being on the mountain. I land on the top of my head. Feet are in the air, and then I flip over like a somersault. And I just sat there. And I started crying because I was like, literally, fuck this. I was so pissed because I was like, I don't know how to ski. Now I like have a concussion. My head is pounding. Fuck this mountain. Like, literally, fuck this mountain. And my friends catch up to me again, and they're like, are you having fun? I'm like crying, like literally crying. I'm like, this is the worst time of my life. Why is there snow all over me? And my friend's like, it's gonna be fine. Like, everything's okay. I'm like, everything doesn't feel okay anymore. I don't like skiing anymore. So we get up, we keep trying again. But like, I was just so scared of how fast I was going, and like landing on my head and like landing on my butt. And I just felt like I was being tossed and turned by this mountain. Like, the mountain wasn't even doing it to me. Like, I was doing it to myself. But I just like didn't know what I was doing. Like, all I knew was how to get up and then obviously start sliding, and how to pizza. And pizza wasn't doing anything for me this day. And some ski instructor, we made friends with every ski patrol person on this mountain, by the way. But we have our first ski patrol people come up to me, and they're like, are you okay? And I'm like, I've never been worse. And they're like, well, let's try to help you. And they're like, did you take a lesson? I'm like, no. Like, this is my best friend, okay? She's basically my teacher. She's everything. And they're like, okay. Do you know how to do this? I'm like, no. They like do some like side move. I'm like, I don't know what that is. They're like, do you know how to do this? I'm like, guys, I know the word pizza. You know that thing? Yeah, I know how to do that. They're like, okay, slightly concerned. Like, why are there so many concerned people around me? Basically told me you're shit out of luck, bitch. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure it's only supposed to take you like 15 minutes to get down this mountain. And it took us like 3 hours. Like, Vibes were not up this day. So then there's like some parts I'm doing fine at. We're like slowly making our way, but I would do like one little section and then I would have to just sit down because I'd be like, I'm just going so fast. Like, I don't know. Like, I just didn't know how to like just zoom and turn and zoom and right and a left and a zoom and a zoom. Like, I didn't know what was going on, okay? I didn't like any part of it. And there's like mushy snow and then there's like no snow and then the snow's like really hard in certain places. Like, I don't know anything about skiing, okay? I should have watched like so many videos on YouTube before this. Then I fall again. And guess what happens to me? My worst fucking nightmare. A snowboarder comes and covers me in fucking snow. Like, bro, fuck yourself. He covers me in snow. I'm like pissed off because I'm like, bruh, this was my worst nightmare. My friend, I think she wanted to ski after him, but she did yell something at him like, don't do that, or like, fuck you, or, something that he probably didn't care about. And he was probably just going and doing that to everyone. But like, he needed to be nicer to me because I was a newbie. I probably took a shooter somewhere in between this mess. And then we just continue and we continue and we continue to stop and go. Then all of a sudden, well, no, at this point I started like falling so hard that one of my skis kept falling off and they would both fall off. And then I like couldn't get one back on. So I would walk a little bit and my friend was like having a good time skiing. And then I'd just like walk down to her. Then we met some new ski patrol people and they're like, ma'am, do you want us to just take you down in one of those things? Like, one of those things when people like break their leg or like actually get injured, one of those things. And then they take you down the mountain in a little sled. And then, everyone's like, oh my God, are they okay? Like, did they break their ankle? Like, I was like, fuck no, you're not putting me in one of those because I'm going to get to the end of the mountain and everyone's going to be like, oh, like what happened to her? Like, did she break her leg? And it's like, no, I just like don't know how to ski. And I didn't want that happening. I didn't want that kind of attention this day, okay? So my ski kept falling off and then eventually my ski fell off and we like literally couldn't get my right ski back on. Like it would literally not stick to the foot. It wasn't going to stick, okay? It was not sticking to my foot and the binding broke on it. And like, hate to say that I was happy about it, but I was like, fuck yeah, I don't have to put these skis back on. Like, let's just figure this out. I think someone tried to help us put the ski back on. Of course it breaks when we get to a part that I could have like actually done. Like I probably could have skied this part. It's like a flat looking thing, like basically at the end of the mountain, but it broke. It wasn't having it. So I had to start carrying my skis. And my friend is a really good friend and she took her skis off too. And we walked together. Down the mountain. I think it was like 6,000 steps later and we were at the end of the mountain. More ski patrol asked us if I was really positive I didn't want to be taken down in the little sled. I'm like, I'm so positive. And they're like looking at me like, are you insane? Why would you would rather walk down the mountain, ma'am, than be in a sled? I'm like, yeah, I want to walk down the mountain. Which, thinking about it now, I don't know why I wanted to walk down the mountain. I don't know why I wouldn't just get in the sled and go down the mountain. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me that day. I don't know who was talking in my brain, but I did not want to get in one of those sleds. I walked. So we walked like 6,000 steps down. People were on the fucking lift, like yelling at us like, hey, you're supposed to put the skis on, ladies. Like, no fucking shit. You're supposed to put the skis on your feet. You're supposed to be skiing on the mountain. Like, yeah. But then obviously, I told like everyone like, oh no, I like knew how to ski. My binding on my ski just broke. Like, it was a great excuse, honestly, in the moment. Like, oh yeah, the binding on my ski just broke. Don't worry. Thankfully, even though I thought there were going to be hot men on the mountain that I could like fall in love with, I forgot that everyone's wearing like a helmet and goggles and so many clothes that you don't even know what anyone looks like. So nobody knew who I was. I didn't know who they were. And it was all good as hell. But yeah, basically, I think it takes someone like 15, 20 minutes to get down this mountain normally. And I think it took us like 3 hours. So half of that 3 hours was me trying to figure out how to survive a mountain, and the other half was me walking. So shout out my friend for walking down that mountain with me, because I feel like other people would have just left me on the mountain and been like, figure it out yourself, bitch. I think my ex-boyfriend said he would have left me. But after all this, we decided that I'm not going skiing again, which is crazy because people that know this story about me, like people that have heard of my skiing experience, are still asking me to go skiing with them. And I'm like, guys, like, do we not remember what happened last time? Like, I'm confused. And they're like, no, we do remember, but like, you can figure it out this time. I'm like, I love that everyone has very high hopes in me figuring out how to do this, but I just don't know if we should have that high of hope and trust in me being able to figure it out. Like, maybe I could figure it out now that I've suffered enough. Like, maybe I could figure out to ski this time around. I don't know. I feel like I should try out snowboarding. I feel like that looks more up my alley. Like, the board's a little bit smaller. It's giving wakeboard energy. You're like, body weight on one side. I don't know. Maybe I'll try snowboarding out. But then I'm also like, maybe I shouldn't try snowboarding and I should go back to skiing since I had such a terrible time. Like, at least I know what it feels like on your foot. I think I just have to get over the fact that you're supposed to be going really fast and I need to learn how to like control my body. I don't know. But I do really want to go to the mountains and be in Colorado or somewhere like that. So maybe I'll just go with my friends and I'll just hang out at the mountain and I won't even go skiing. Like, I'll just be a mountain girl. Like, if there's a hot tub, I'm okay with not being on the mountain skiing as long as there's a hot tub. Like, hot tub or mountain. Like, I mean, best of both worlds. You could have both, but like, I'm just here for the hot tub. Basically, I needed to share this story with you guys so that you guys could know how athletic I am and why the Olympics is calling me. So that's all I have to share, honestly. And I hope everyone has a great week. Bye.